guys? It's Casey Raw again. And this is video game hunt. Just heading out. Just exhausted. It's 100 degrees weather again today. So, yeah. I'm just glad it's the start of the weekend for me. They asked me if I would work Saturday. I said yes. Did I want to? Who wants to work on the weekend? But it would have been easy work and easy money. So that's why I was like, okay, it's, I was alright for it. And when they told me that I don't have to work Saturday, I was like, alright. I didn't make a stink one way or another. Probably not 100% true. I might have grumbled a little bit. It's like, yeah, come on, Saturday. Then I just thought about it. It's like, well, it is easy. Like I said, easy money, easy work. So, I'm just glad to have my Saturday back. I mean, if it was I leave at noon, I'd be more down for it. So I'd be almost really a half day. Didn't work until 2:30. I'm like, oh, it's like it's like only taking an hour off your day. I'm like, it's not really like an easy day, like when you're working most of your shift. But I'm just glad the weekend's here. Heading out to, I might do the same routine that I did last Friday. Maybe not. I might head straight to the game store, or I might stop at Vintage Stock on the way over there. Either way, it's okay. I might do it the same route. I don't know, Screen Shaft. I was rubbing my nose. Maybe I was picking my nose on live. On recording. Better not spread some information out. I may rub my nose and, put it on the steering wheel. Like, right? The Screen Shaft. A little drama. Feeding in the drama a little bit. Let's see if he gets some of this information back to him. But, thank God the weekend's here. I'm not exactly sure what the plans is to do. I know I'll be releasing, probably today, I will be releasing both me, Tex, and AJ Raiders Part 2 of our top 20 WCW wrestlers. I really enjoyed the first video. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, and I kind of liked editing the second one. I was enjoying editing it. I was having a blast doing that. So I can't wait to do. I'm not sure if part 3 and 4 is going to be 3 and 4 or a big episode for 3. Maybe I'll split it in 3 and 4, and planning to give those 2 to Drew. So anytime it's like if I'm gonna have a bunch of recordings like that, something like a round table or the 3-man power trip, I'll take a couple or one of the videos or a couple of the videos, and I'll give the other end to Drew for his Patreon. So it'll help me out, or help Drew out. And I'm thinking in the future I might go ahead and do. I've been wanting to do the round table on the arcades, but I totally forgot about it. I mean, first week got postponed because, well, one is my mom was in the hospital. Two, I was working that Saturday, and I was exhausted, and I didn't want to do a damn thing after that. So, I've been having a hard time having the energy to make content. And even if I do have the energy, a lot of times it lands on something I have to do, like, for Drew. So, I'm not saying it's a bummer. It's just sometimes I wish I can get some more time to do some more content, but that's okay. I'm having a blast either way. Yeah, let's go up one more street and then we'll take, so we can hit that one vintage stock, then go to the video game store. So we can kill 3 birds with 1 stone trip. Good. You guys probably like, why you guys do that? So, why do I do this so often? Or like every week? Because sometimes you get lucky at either vintage stock or at the game store. Like when I go to, Cartersville and Claremore, and they really don't have a thing, I give them a month or 2 before I go up there again. I don't go up there all the time, because it's usually just like, takes a long time, and even longer going the one where for this finished stock is, because. And lately, you know what? There's another reason why we'll not go to that vintage stock as often again, is because it's crazy. Like, they had original Xbox. It didn't say how many games came with, it just said Xbox. And they wanted $200. And then I think they wanted $120, $130 for, say, Genesis. They didn't tell you which version you get, if you get Model 1, Model 2, or Model 3. You just had to open it up and see what it is. At least they'll say, a lot of times, if it's the mini consoles, they would say it's the mini. But it was outrageous. And then I seen 2 Xbox One, original Xbox One systems. The black VCR box one. And the game that came with both of them was Fallout 76. And there was a difference of $40. I was like, what's the $40 difference? Obviously, someone's gonna get the cheaper one over paying $40 more. Like, nah, I'll pay $40 more for no reason. I was at the honk. A lot of times, oh shoot. Apparently, it's too hot So I'm at the game store pretty much, and they call me at the vintage stock. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got the first vintage stock. Nothing. So I figure, hey, let's do some road view again. I figure we can get a different direction. Yeah, the phone was starting to overheat when I was getting close to vintage stock. So if you hear wind and stuff, that's what it is, because I'm trying to give it a chance to keep it cool. Usually it's when like 106 it would have that problem. Right now it says 99 degrees. So I'm trying to keep it cooler. Coming up to my left is an old mall that is dead now. It was dying a long time ago. But I think they're repurposing it. It's not really works as a normal mall anymore. I'm trying to fix the view. And we got University of Oklahoma coming to my top left corner. It was cool. They got a huge OU symbol in the bush. Oh gosh. Can't wait to relax. I was close to going to work this morning. Sadly, my mom has what's called C. diff, it's a stomach issue, and sucks. One time I actually caught it, and I was afraid I caught it again. So, my stomach was real bad this morning. I was like, oh, I don't want to spread this to anyone. But we talked to doctors, like, no, I would, like, it's really, it would be really hard for me to spread it at work. It's not like I'm sharing food or sharing drinks with anyone at work. Yep, the dead mall and the OU. Oh, I thought that person was going to cut me off and run into me. That would be my fucking luck. Well, at least I would have had it on video to prove it. I didn't. It would have been that person's fault. Actually, I showed you guys this route before because I remember we're coming up to the area where I lost my virginity at. Like I said, every time I go by this area, that's the first thing I think about now. I don't remember if I paid for the room or this woman paid for the room. It's been a long time. Oh, let me pull out the window. It's starting to get a lot of wind now. It's been a while. You know what? I'll talk to you guys when I get out of the game stores to see if any progress. So I'll be back. Figure, hey, I got an idea. And really, I've driven down this area recently, but I hadn't gone to this one section that I used to go to summer camp. Let me see if this building is even still here. I hadn't been down that 30 years. So I don't know if this building is still here or not. It's like my elementary school shut down. So I'm just curious. So I'm gonna buy the old golf course that me and my brother and my dad would go. Hell? I see this freaking container box and it has glass doors. I don't know what the point that is. Yeah, I really miss going to this golf course. Man, my dad, my brother shoot at this golf course. I have to go this way anyways, kind of. I'm pretty sure I can drive through to go to where I need to. If not, it's doing a side trip. Anyways, I hadn't been to this area in a long time. Just curious. See what's all down there nowadays. There's like a sports center, and it's the golf course. And I think, you know what, I might have been wrong that I hadn't been down here, because here's a football field. And I think I used to come down here to watch football. I think this to my left is the old, yeah, I think that's the old place that I used to go to summer camp. Yeah, I've definitely been down here. I just don't remember it too much because I really don't travel down this. The only reason I would go down here is to go to the high school football games. And I thought the summer camp was on my right. Apparently it was on the left. And just down the street to my right was the Ronald McDonald's house. So just old memories. Oh. There we go. I had to go this way anyways. Oh, stopper. Holy shit, that motherfucker almost got me. There was no reason for that. Yeah, I remember it's been a few years that summer camp. It's good to play. It's cool coming up to my right. It has this, it's called Tallies. I really need to try it out because it has this really retro looking diner look. We need to get Dave Rose, and we should take over this diner, and it'd be the Drama Diner. Like I told Dave, I think it'd be hilarious if there's an actual Reddit for Dave Rose's Drama Diner. And we leave Reddit's comments. It was like, the service was it was very good. The meal was very good. I think it'd be hilarious. There's this really nice house, and you kind of see it in the distance a little bit. I can see it way better than you guys can right now. I mean, I can zoom in it, but let's see if I can zoom. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to do that. I was gonna try to zoom into that house. Wouldn't that look cool? Oh my God! What's with the weight? Let's move or lose it, people. Oh my God! We barely move up, and it's already turning yellow. At least we'll be able to turn here anyways. I don't think I've gone this way for you guys. Actually I might have. I just hadn't went this direction before. I mean, this route. The auto shop. Oh, interesting. I guess that's like a liquor store. That's what it looked like. Can't wait to go to the game store, see if there's anything cool. If there's anything really, really cool, I don't know if I'll borrow some money from the app or try. I got some stuff to trade in from the previous video game hunting from last week. But it's not a lot to really put a dent in anything. And I'm talking about those in television games. And I don't even know. I guess the game store will take them in. They just, I'm not going to get a lot for it. I remember that Game Exchange, I did get a good way to trade value. Not anymore. Best place is always just go to the game store to get the best trade value. See this construction to my left, you guys don't see it, you'll see it in a second when I move. There's this, they got a scaffold, and then there's this ladder, goes all the way up there. It looks scary as fuck. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that. I'm usually okay with heights. But there was one time when I was working for a big company, and I always didn't like the way. I can understand them being safe. I have nothing problem with being safe. But what this company would do, and this is the same company I got screwed from the bum drug test. So what you would do, like if you need to do a roof patch on a trailer that's been damaged, you first have to put a harness on. Then you got to set up your ladder. You gotta set, and I'm talking one of those extendable ladders. And then you had to put, oh, you asshole. You see this bitch cut in front of me? Motherfucker. So, you would have to use the cable or straps to hold the ladder into place. And then when you get on top of the roof, you have to strap this long strap from front to rear of the trailer. Then you have to take a before picture of the damage. Then you can proceed to do your work. And then you have to take an after picture. And then you have to put all the pictures into the computer laptop they had, and it runs like shit. It takes just as amount of time that they say they give you to do to run the pictures and put your story in just on the laptop, but they only give you half an hour to do all that shit. But, well, shit, there's no point in doing it. Because by the time you have all that shit set up, you're out of time. So usually I wouldn't do them. Because I would cost more time than I would. Because it was a bullshit time frame. So usually we'll just push it to the vendor. I was like, fuck it, let him deal with it. So, yeah. So a lot of times, their times was a little outrageous. I do miss working at the big shop. I mean, with the big company. I mean, I'm not going to describe what company I work for now. But I was easily able to get my time in. Now, you kind of have, I'm not saying do it legit, but it's totally time differently. The first two companies I did their times were pretty much the same, but the first company I worked for, everything was paperwork. You had to write a small story what you replaced or fixed, and how long it took. You write down your times, and then if you're for the other shop, if you were, gosh, I'm trying to think. Oh, if you're at the shop, you can clock in and clock out a job, and that's kind of like what I do now. But you have times you have to try to keep to, and if you go over, you have to explain why you went over. But if you're on the road if you're a mobile tech, as I was, you could change your time around so to make your times look better. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in the game store, so I'll be right back.